The head of a family-based drugs gang that operated across West Wales was found with a semi-automatic handgun, a Carmarthen's head. The organised crime group, led by the Leyson clan, supplied cocaine and cannabis in significant quantities to a network of dealers across Carmarthenshire, Pembrokeshire and Swansea from their compound near Carmarthen. As part of his operation, Dad, Stephen Leyson, had a handgun, an Italian 9mm semi-automatic pistol, believed to be the first such weapon recovered by Dyfed-Powys Police. Members of the gang have been jailed for 20 years, though the mother of the family, Lynne, failed to turn up at court and a warrant has been issued for her arrest. Swansea Crown Court heard the drug dealing operation was taken down in October 2021 when police raided Pibwr Farm in Capel Dewi, near Carmarthen. A search of the property uncovered more than half a kilo of cocaine with a street value of up to 60,200, some 1.4 kilogram of cannabis with a street value of approximately 15,600 and 17,190 in cash, along with a semi-automatic pistol. The gun was derived from an Italian model Kimar 85 Auto 9mm self-loading semi-automatic pistol. It is also understood to be the first semi-automatic handgun located and seized in the Dyfed-Powys Police area. The police investigation, codenamed Operation Hilston, then led officers to two dealers living in Pembrokeshire who had been selling drugs for the family, including one who goes by the nickname Mr Pickles. Stephen Leyson, 55, of Pibwr Farm, Capel Dewi, Carmarthen, was convicted of possession of a firearm, conspiracy to supply Class A drugs and conspiracy to supply Class B drugs. Following a 2-week trial, his wife Lynne, 51, and their 22-year-old son, Samson, both also of Pibwr Farm, were also convicted of conspiracy to supply Class A drugs and conspiracy to supply Class B drugs. An associate of the family, 50-year-old Andrew Jenkins, of North Hill Road, Mount Pleasant, Swansea, was convicted of conspiracy to supply Class B drugs. Two of those dealing on Leyson's behalf, 33-year-old Richie Coleman, who goes by the nickname Mr Pickles, and his partner Emma Calver-Roberts, 32, both of Vetch Close, Pembroke, pleaded guilty to conspiracy to supply Class A and B drugs. The court heard Stephen Leyson had repeated offences before various courts over the years, including inflicting grievous bodily harm. Samson Leyson had a previous conviction for driving after the revocation of a licence on the grounds of medical fitness. Jenkins has convictions for possession of cannabis with intent to supply, driving with excess alcohol and aggravated vehicle taken. Coleman has previous convictions for GBH, assault, occasioning actual bodily harm and motoring offences, and Calver-Roberts has a previous conviction for driving with excess alcohol. David Leafley, for Stephen Leyson, said his client had been a hopeless cocaine addict with a history of volatile behaviour, but had now seen the light. He said the defendant's position at trial had been he had come across the handgun and was going to hand it in to the police, a position the prosecution had not been able to gainsay. Kevin Seal, for Samson Leyson, said the defendant had run a car business and had been a promising boxer, but all that come to an end following his arrest. James Hartson, for Jenkins, said his client was now abstaining from drugs and feels better physically and mentally as a result. Hannah George, for Coleman, said the defendant had run up a drug debt and became involved with the Leysons to discharge that debt. She said Coleman's remorse was palpable and that he had referred to his partner Calvert-Roberts as being the casualty of all of this. Judge Catherine Richards said Stephen Leyson had been running a significant drug dealing operation in West Wales and entirely rejected his assertions about the firearm, saying she believed the purpose of having the weapon was to, at the very least, intimidate people. She said she accepted Stephen Leyson had been brought into his parents' criminal lifestyle, but that he had done so willingly and had benefited from it. Stephen Leyson was sentenced to 11 years in prison, Stephen Leyson to 6 years, Richie Coleman 2 years and 4 months, and Andrew Jenkins 9 months. Lynne Leyson did not attend the court, and an arrest warrant was issued for her. She will be sentenced once the warrant has been executed. The judge ordered a pre-sentence report for Calvin Roberts, who will now be sentenced next month. Speaking after the sentencing, Dyfed-Powys Police Detective Chief Inspector Rhys Jones said, "We welcome today's sentencing, which is the result of a lengthy and intensive investigation, and I would like to thank all of the officers and support staff involved in their perseverance and commitment to the case." The Leyson family are an organised crime group who tried to make a quick buck by selling large quantities of cocaine and cannabis to sub-dealers across southwest Wales. We hope this case sends a clear message that we are continuously working to disrupt the supply of illegal substances in our force area, and will prosecute anyone who tries to spread their misery through our communities for financial gain. We would like to reassure the public that we will continue to act on any information received about the supply of drugs. The Leyson's finances will now be examined as part of a Proceeds of Crime Act investigation, which will include a number of high-value personal items seized during the search of the farm. Please like this video, please comment, and I would love it if you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.